Konnichiwa YouTubers, I'm going to remove this big ass capacitor right here off this circuit board. It's just a generic circuit board, I'm just messing around here. First thing I'm going to do is just going to apply a little bit of alcohol to clean that up, because we're going to remove all this excess solder off of it. Hopefully we can do this. I can scrape this off, and hopefully you got a tool to scrape off all this excess solder. Yeah. While I'm waiting for the alcohol to dry, and yeah. It's important to get all this because we're going to apply a little bit of flux. So get all the alcohol you can off of that, let it air dry, and we're going to apply a little bit of flux on the sides here because we're going to wick. There we go, just a little bit of flux. We're going to wick this off. And let's see if I have a solder tip here that's going to do this. And that's important about this. Make sure you got the right size solder tip. Set the temperature. I got it set to 640 degrees, but sometimes you don't have a soldering iron that does that. So make sure you got the right tip, right tool for the right job. You know, always. Okay. And what we're going to do is make sure we clean it up. Clean up that solder tip. What I like to do is I like to season the solder tip with some old solder. And yeah, you want a nice clean tip here. Get rid of all that crap over here. Yeah, I'm buying time. And make sure, you know, get that. Get as much of the old solder as you can with the wicking. Alright. Easy day. And this may or may not work. I'm trying here. I am trying fiercely. Alright. And as you can see, by doing that, it's easier to unsolder this. And hopefully all I have to do now is just apply a little bit of heat on there, and maybe that'll pop off. That's one side. Okay. And apply heat to the other side, and ta-da. Easy day. Alright. Let's see if I can go ahead and solder this back. Alright. I'm just going to use the same thing over here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply nice fresh solder on this. And it's also important that you, there we go, get nice little solder. Beautiful. Might be a little bit too much, but you know, hopefully that'll be enough. Right. And cut a little bit of solder over here, and what we're going to try to do is now solder this thing back in. And this might be a little tricky. Alright. Helps if you have a pair of tweezers, because these things are tiny. There we go. Maybe a toothpick. I'm trying to get that on there. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but it might. Damn it! I had it. All right, good enough. And what we're going to do is going to tack solder one side and then do the other. Hopefully this works. So the pre-fill is important. Oh man, this is. I'm going to try not to burn myself here. Oh, dang nabbit. You know how tricky this is. Yeah, remember, flux is your friend. Alright, I'm going to try not to burn myself here. Remember, don't try this at home. Try not to burn yourself. There we go. Tack solder. Bam! Now it's nice in there. And all we're going to do is add a little bit of solder on the other side. And voila. So this is the same thing. Remember, all that crud on that soldering iron, you want that off. So If you have a little sponge over there, that helps. So just a little bit tack solder. You know, bam! Beautiful. All right, that sucker's on there. All right. Now all we're going to do now is clean it because you don't want all that extra flux. So add a little bit of alcohol in there, and the light word is light alcohol. All right, clean that, get the excess alcohol, and we'll see what we got. All right, not as gorgeous as, look, this is a pretty hack job. Usually I could do better, but hey, you know, I'm just messing around here. All right, let's take a look at our end result there. All right, it's on there. And hopefully I oriented it correctly. Y'all can tell me later. I probably should have paid attention. Make sure you orient that correctly. I believe that gray band was pointing up, so yeah. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, YouTubers, that's all I got. Catch y'all next time.